Genesis chapter 7, the flood. Then the Lord said to Noah, "Come into the ark with all your household, for you alone I have seen as righteous, doing what is right before me in this generation. Of every clean animal you shall take with you 7 pairs, the male and his female, and of animals that are not clean, 2 each of the male and his female. Also of the birds of the air 7 pair, the male and the female, to keep the offspring alive on the surface of the earth. For in 7 days I am going to cause it to rain on the earth, for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy, blot out, wipe every living thing that I have made from the surface of the earth." So Noah did all that God commanded him. What? It's going to cause it to rain? He doesn't even know what rain is. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of water came on the earth, covering all of the land. Then Noah and his sons and his wives and his sons' wives with him entered the ark to escape the flood waters. Of clean animals and animals that are not clean, and birds and fowls, of everything that crawls on the ground, they came, motivated by God, into the ark with Noah 2 by 2, the male and the female, just as God had commanded Noah. And after the 7 days, God released the rain, and the floodwaters came on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the 2nd month, on that same day, all the fountains of the great deep, the subterranean waters, burst open. They bursted like big giant plumes exploding from the bottom of the earth, and floodgates of the heavens were opened. It rained on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day, Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wives, and their 3 wives of his sons with them, entered the ark. They and every animal according to its kind, all the livestock according to their kinds, every moving thing that crawls on the earth according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, every winged thing of every sort. So they went into the ark with Noah, 2 by 2, of all the living beings in which there was the breath and spirit of life. Those who entered, male and female, of all flesh, entered as God had commanded Noah, and the Lord closed the door behind them, keeping them safe. Sometimes God will shut the door of things of our life to keep you safe. The flood, the great downpour of rain, was 40 days and nights on the earth, and the waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it floated high above the land. The waters became mighty and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the waters. The waters prevailed so greatly and were so mighty and overwhelming on the earth, so that all the high mountains and everywhere under the heavens were covered. In fact, the waters became 15 cubits higher than the highest ground, and the mountains were covered. All living beings that moved on the earth perished, bird and cattle, domestic animals, wild animals, all things that swarm and crawl on the earth, and all mankind. Everything on the dry land, all in whose nostrils were the breath and spirit of life, died. God destroyed, blotted out, wiped away every living thing that was on the surface of the earth. Man and animals, and the crawling things and the birds of the heavens were destroyed from the land. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. The waters covered all the earth for 150 days, for 5 months. You know, we sometimes think of that story, and I've watched videos with my kids, you know, and just like kid videos, and you hear that, the Noah and the ark, and it sounds like, it makes it like a lighthearted story, but like in reality, there would have been a lot of people dying. There would have been a lot of deaths on this earth. There would have been people drowning, probably trying to get on that ark to get in there with them, and it just reminds you of the days now. There's going to be a lot of souls dying and not going to heaven and wishing they'd listened, wishing they did these things. And so it's so important that we be a light to those around us, you know, and to be an encouragement to those around us, because you don't know what God's going to do in their lives. You don't know what God's going to have you do in their lives. So continue to be a light and a blessing to those with you. So this is your Daily Bible Chapter, reading God's Word Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow.